Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Shared Heroes Podcast Studio, Bellworks Purple Couch Edition style. My name is Ming Chen. Um, thought I'd just say hello. I feel like we don't use this amazing set enough, and I'm trying to show everybody how awesome it is, so everybody will use it. I think the major roadblock is, and you can't see it. I think one time I should have another camera pointed out, but there's a window in front of me, and it faces out into an indoor courtyard, and yeah, so it's not really private. People see, but I love waving at people. I love saying hello. So, good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday night? I think it's a Wednesday night here, which is cool. Just wrapped up a podcast. Congratulations to the Talking Tacos podcast celebrating their 100th episode. Very, very, extremely honored that you guys decided to record it here. Usually, they record at a taco place in Asbury Park, which I think is brilliant. They bring gear, they get tacos, they drink cocktails. I was with them once before, and this is what I love to see. This is what I think podcasting is all about. It's like, hey, we love tacos. We gather here every week. Why don't we record a podcast here? And they've done it 100 times. So, my friends, Matt Magnifico and company, the Review Podcast Network, congratulations. I wish you would have brought tacos today, but you did bring tequila, so I'll give you that much. So, I thought for anybody who might be interested, I was going to run down the upcoming convention schedule. It's been really weird. I've been home since Christmas, so that's about a month and a half. And if you follow me on social media, you'll know that's very weird. It's highly unusual that I'm home for this long. And it's it's been interesting. It's been great 'cause I've got to attend some events over at the Smod Castle. Got to hang out with my friends. More importantly, my family. I got to see my family, and been spending just a lot of time running the studios. If you haven't heard, we're up to three now. We have three studios, which is pretty amazing. Check them out. Red Bank here at Bellworks, and one at the underground hidden location at the Monmouth Mall. And we want everybody to come out. But the convention season is starting up again. Off the top of my head, let's go through the calendar here. So coming up in about 2.5 weeks, and I haven't been announced yet, but I'm pretty much there every year, I guess, at this point, is Pensacon in Pensacola. One of the most fun conventions out there. One which I love how it's run. Big ups to Mike Ensley and his crew over there, because they're amazing. Big ups to the city of Pensacola, which embraces this convention like unlike any other city out there has embraced the convention. And I am honored to be back there. I believe this will be my fourth time. I will not be alone. Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, Harley Quinn Smith. No, wait, she's not there. Her boyfriend is, though, Austin Zadger. I believe Trevor Fairman. Scott Schiaffo, the Chili's Gum guy, is going to be there as well. Marilyn Gigliotti, basically the whole Clerks 2 and Clerks 3 cast will be there. And if there's anything, if there's anything I love doing, it's being with my friends. It's being at these conventions with my friends. So that's what I live for. That it's fun going. And usually I already have friends there. But if you have built-in friends there already, people you can go, hey, I'm gonna go say hi. Or maybe hi to them, or maybe they're next to you at the convention table. That's even better because you get to hang out with them for 3 days. I'm assuming there's going to be like a Clerks reunion panel. I'm assuming I'm probably going to moderate it. I don't know. That's just how it works. And why wouldn't I do it, right? So, and more often than not, they bust my balls for an hour. I bust their balls back for a little bit. So. Yeah. Anyways, that is, let's get the dates here. February 24th, 25th, 26th, Pensacola, Florida. That one's going to be amazing. Again, thank you, Pensacola. I got one word for you guys. McGuire's. One of the best steaks ever. The weekend after that, March 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Astronomicon in Livonia, Michigan, which is a suburb of Detroit. Also exciting because yeah, not only do we get Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, Trevor Fairman, um, we also get Kevin Smith at this one, and Jason Lee, and Ethan Suplee. It's a Clerks Mallrats reunion basically, and check out Astronomicon's guest list. It is stacked. It is packed. If you love pop culture, if you love horror, and you love wrestling, go to Astronomicon. Or if you love Twisted, Twisted is um, over the last 6 years have become one of my favorite bands. So bring the Fago, bring the Better Made, excuse me, Better Made potato chips, bring the Coney dogs. Michigan, my friends. I'm going home. I'm from Michigan, so that one I'm very very excited about. 2 weeks after that, March 17th, 18th, and 19th, I'll be at Planet Comic Con in Kansas City, Missouri. Planet Comic Con. How do I describe Planet Comic Con? Besides it being amazing and fantastic and gigantic, and one of the best conventions out there. Dude who runs it, Chris Jackson, longtime friend of mine, runs an amazing, amazing show. Here's the amazing part. I was last there. I was there in 2016 or 17. Then I was there last year in 2022, and normally Planet Comic Con does not. They had kind of a rule that they don't invite the same guests back to back years. Well, they invited me back, so I guess I've left a good impression. I guess they like me. Thank you very much. And I love Kansas City. There's no doubt about it. A lot of great places there. I barbecue there for like 5 days straight. Underground dive bars, speakeasies, late night hamburgers, cocktails, conventions, panels. I'll be co-hosting the cosplay contest again. Gonna be amazing. And Chris Doodlewolf, one of my favorite people there. I loved it. Chris and his lovely lady cosplayed me and Mike, but not as me and Mike, as me and Mike, dressed up like Reed Richards and Sue Storm. Just like the time we lost a bet to Brian and Walt, and we had to reenact the wedding of Sue Storm and Reed Richards. Amazing, amazing cosplay. Gonna be hard to top, my friends. Can't wait to see you guys. All right. So, and then the week after that, I'll be at the Garden State Film Festival. We run the Shared Universe podcast filmmaker booth. Always an amazing time. Always a party. 2 weeks after that, I can't announce this one, but it's going to be one of the biggest and maybe one of the farthest places I'll be traveling. One of the more exotic places, one of the more tropical places, we'll say. One day convention, April 8th, and that'll be announced soon. I can't wait to tell you guys where I'm going to be on April 8th. Just, yeah, state I've never gone to for a convention, and one that runs a hell of a show. But they haven't announced it yet, so I'm not going to jump the gun on that. April 15th and 16th, Big Lick Comic Con, Northern Virginia style. Join me and Ross Marquand as we show you what partying at conventions are all about, my friends. That is at the Dulles Expo Center, which is a great place. Northern Virginia is near and dear to my heart. It's where I got my very first paying salaried job. And I remember I got this job. I moved there in 1997, and it was, I had a cubicle. It was a cubicle job. It was one of those. I had to wear a shirt and tie to work every day and khakis, like dress pants. It was weird because I don't have to do that anymore. But I had to inject a little bit of my personal style into this cubicle. So I made a whole Kenner Stormtrooper army in my cubicle. I had the McFarlane Crow figures and McFarlane X-Files figures in my cubicle. I had all this Star Wars stuff in there, probably some G.I. Joe and figures, and they thought I was weird. They thought I was a wacko. I'm sure they made fun of me behind my back. And now I get to return to the area, and I was like, listen, being a geek paid off, my friends. Star Wars is cool now, my friends. The Crow, X-Files, all this stuff. I was maybe I was a little ahead of my time. I don't know, but you guys made fun of me, and look, now I'm an invited guest at a convention back in the Northern Virginia area. Pretty cool. So, lesson to all any children watching out there: if people make fun of you for what you love, tell them to go kick rocks or whatever because they're wrong. They're wrong. Whatever you love is cool, my friends. It's gonna be amazing, my friends. So let's break for an audience question here. Lionel Gilmore, who would you pick as Johnny Cage in the Mortal Kombat movie sequel that isn't the Miz? Oh man, that's a great question. Who? I gotta think about that one. I wish. um, you know what? Who I'd love to see. God, I can't remember his name, but he played Goose's kid in Top Gun. That guy. He'd be a good. I think he'd be a good Johnny Cage. I don't know how his martial arts skills are, but yeah, that guy was pretty cool. Who else, man? Let me think about this one because when I obviously Johnny Cage, I believe a Jean Claude Van Damme homage, and I've been watching a lot of I watch Bloodsport like once every 2 months, and yeah, but yeah, you know what, the Miz did the Miz get cast? That's cool. He's good. He's good. I'm down with that for sure. So. Miles Teller, yes. Thank you, Nathan Runkle. Thank you, Lionel Gilmore. Yeah, I picked Miles Teller. Yeah, why not? I don't know his age. He's a young guy, right? He's packing some muscle. I don't know. He probably, you know what? He can learn martial arts. At least he can act it, right? So, all right. Um, April 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, or April 22nd and 23rd. I can't remember. No, wait. I believe it's a 3-day convention. Huntsville Comic Expo, my friends. I last went there in 2019, and it was amazing. Jeremy and Jason Long, thank you very much. You guys run an amazing show. Jeremy, Jason and Justin Long, thank you guys so much for inviting me back. Much of the Clerks cast will be there as well. I listen. Not only did I love Clerks 3, but I love that the fact Clerks 3 was made because all the cast members can do conventions this year, and everybody wants to see them. So, thank you guys for inviting me back. Huntsville, Alabama, great town, great city, great convention. If you're anywhere nearby, if you're in Biloxi or Birmingham or Atlanta or any of those surrounding cities, I will see you there for sure. All right. May 6th and 7th, my friends. I'm going to Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska for Arctic Comic Con. And Alaska, one of the 6 states that I have not been to yet. Get to cross that one off. So, Mike LaJoy and your team over there, thank you very much for inviting me over. And Alaska, I can't. I can't. And before you're like, wait, they have cons in Alaska. There's actually 2 conventions in Alaska. So, yeah, the better one invited me. Now I like the other one too. I like the other one too. No hate, no hate, because I hope to go to that one someday too. But this year, Arctic Comic Con, Anchorage, Alaska. I'll see you up there. It's gonna be me and Tom Arnold up there as well as a bunch of other people. So that's gonna be amazing. Couple weeks after that, Comic Con Revolution in Ontario, California. Comic Con Revolution, the one, all of them, but the one in Ontario I go to every year. I host the cosplay contest. I moderate a bunch of panels, and a lot of cool people show up there. I believe my beloved friend Sean Kanan will be there, who is Mike Barnes from Karate Kid 3. He's a bad boy at karate. He's a bad boy at Comic Con, and I saw each other in Atlantic City, did stand up comedy, and before that we were in Dubai. It's just weird saying that though. Like, wait, you were in Dubai with the dude from Karate Kid 3? Yes, I was, very much so. So, yes. Get him. Steve Dave says, hey, you can see Russia from the convention. We'll see about that. I was hoping to catch the Northern Lights, but I think it's going to be too not the right time of year. So, all right, week after that, and yeah, this schedule's packed, man. I wasn't expecting all of this. So, Week after that, May 26th, 27th, 28th. Again, one of my very, very favorite conventions of all time, Comic Palooza in Houston, Texas. Back at the Memorial Day weekend, back in Houston, back bigger, stronger, faster, and with more Ming Chen. I believe I'll probably be hosting the cosplay contest there as well. I guess I must be do a good job hosting these cosplay contests because they invite me back for these. So uh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Coral Sword will be over at Coral Sword, of course. We'll be drinking coffee at Blacksmith and Prelude, and but we'll be partying and podcasting at Coral Sword, my friend, leading up until Comic Palooza. And let's see, then let's see, Des Moines Comic Con, which just got announced. Des Moines Comic Con, Des Moines, Iowa, part of Nerd Street Productions, part of the Ben Penrod chain of Comic Cons, chain of amazing Comic Cons. Never been to Des Moines, Iowa. I hear the pork tenderloin sandwiches, like the pork tenderloin, as big as a toilet seat in sandwich form. I can't wait for this and the convention. Very, very honored to be in Des Moines at Des Moines Comic Con for sure. The week after that, I believe this is a brand new convention. It is taking place in Brooklyn, New York, my friend. So I won't have to fly. I'll probably drive or maybe take the train. But Brooklyn, New York, that was June 10th and 11th. I just shot a really cool ad for them, and I can't wait to be there. It's going to be in Bushwick at a place called The Breeze, a new entertainment complex called The Breeze. I will be there in Brooklyn, June 10th through the 11th. And another one, which I've not been announced yet. I signed the contract, but I will say, or it's southeast of Ohio. Won't announce that one, but the week after that, uh, June 23rd, 24th, and 25th, Washington State SummerCon in Puyallup, Washington. This is one I've been to many times. I've been to there several times with Brian Johnson and Mike Zapsik. This year, many really cool people over there. You guys are a great time. Scones, they have these amazing jelly-filled scones there. Podcasting, live streaming there, and I'm so glad it's. I was there for its first year, is to watch how it's grown and how awesome it is, and one of the best conventions in Washington State. And I remember last year, yeah, I hung out, made some friends, hung out with some old friends, got invited to a barbecue after the convention. I rode a tractor. Pretty amazing, my friends. Pretty amazing. And a couple weeks after that, July 8th and 9th, July 7th, 8th, and 9th, Wyoming PopCon, my friends. Wyoming, another state I've never been to. Crossing that one off my list. Carlos Sims, if you're watching or listening, big shout out to you. Thank you for inviting me. I'll be there with Jeremy London. I'll be there with Jason London. I will be there with Larissa Page cosplay. I will, yeah, that's going to be amazing. I believe there's like a week long rodeo going on over there, and I'm looking forward to seeing some mountains. Week after that, Grand Prairie, Canada, my friends. I'll be at Grande Con, I guess. I don't think it's called Grande. Is it called? It's not Grande, British Columbia. It's a Grand Con. Grand Con. You know, I should. I'm gonna research the proper spelling of this, but this is part of the Norm Coin Convention Empire. He most well known for Northern Fan Con, which I normally go to every year. Gonna have to miss it this year as I'll be in Alaska, but Norm, you've not seen the last of me. Thank you for the invite to Grande Con. It's gonna be a grand old time, my friends. And I think that's all I've got so far that they've announced. But there's a lot more coming up. And I mean, I'll probably be, third week of July, I'll probably be at San Diego Comic Con as usual. Dragon Con in September, definitely. And stay tuned, my friends, because that is the amazing tour. I feel like an indie band. It's like a tour, my friends. Or maybe I'm just taking a page out of Kevin Smith's book. Just like, go hit as many cities as possible. Go. Because if you can't come here to the stash or the podcast studios, then I go to you. So we got a couple questions here. Charles Andre Becerra, will you ever go to Toronto or Montreal? I'm dying. I love Toronto. I love Toronto so much. Last year, I had a layover and my flight got canceled in Toronto, and it was about 6 o'clock. And they're like, yeah, you're stuck here till 4 p.m. the next day. So you got about 24 hours here. And everybody else around me is panicking and trying to rearrange their flights. And I must be the only one that was happy because I got my bag back, went and got a sweet hotel, and I wandered the hell out of Toronto for a couple of days. So found a dive bar, found a couple dive bars, found dumplings. Hung out with one of my beloved friends, Blake Northcott, came down and had coffee and dumplings with me. I mean, amazing, amazing. So in Montreal, I haven't been to in 20 years, and yeah, I just want to eat corned beef sandwiches there. So, and I know there are very big conventions there. Hopefully, the promoters are seeing this and listen. This is all I have to tell you. If you book me for your convention, I'll bring my very best. I that's that's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You want me to moderate panels? I'll moderate panels. You want me to do a panel about podcasting 101? I'll do that. You want me to judge or host cosplay contests? I'll do that. You want me to get into a dance off? I'll do that. You want me to promote your sponsors and local businesses and frequent their businesses? I mean, I always do that. Always. So that's the convention schedule update. And this weekend, unexpectedly, I'll be going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Can't reveal what that's. Can't wait to reveal what that's for. I don't know if I'm allowed to say or not. Probably am, but I'll update you on that one. But speaking of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Alejandro Montoya Marin, who has an amazing movie that just got released yesterday, which you should find at Millennium Bugs. I've been watching it all day. Definitely check it out. And uh, uh, big shout out to Alejandro because we met, we were connected through a mutual friend, our mutual agent actually, operating out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Big shout out to Tina Presley Boric of Presley Talent. We met virtually over COVID, and then thanks to the Smodcastle Film Festival, I got to meet Alejandro in person, and wheels started turning, things started happening, and long story short, I'll be in Albuquerque this weekend, so I cannot wait. But definitely check out Millennium Bugs. A really movie that just little subtle details are touching my heart right now. As I look back at the Y2K, remember when the world was supposed to end because of the Y2K bug, and I remember this. I remember where I was at as the clock struck midnight. I went and escaped to a drive-in movie theater. I figured if the world broke loose, if all hell broke loose, at least I'd have popcorn in a big open field. So definitely check out Millennium Bugs. Out now, available everywhere. Definitely check that out. So all right, so that's the Wednesday night update. Welcome again to the Purple Couch. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing little weird live streams all week, I think. I have a little bit of time. Some of them will be promoting new merchandise we have at the podcast studio. Some of them will be unboxings. Never a dull moment. And I love live streaming with you guys. To everybody watching right now, thank you so much. I really appreciate this little slice of time that you've given me. So, and if you're anywhere near those cities I just rattled off, come to the convention. Come say hello to me, but more importantly, go see my friends. Go see Brian O'Halloran. Go see Dante and Randall from Clerks. Go see Scott Schiaffo, Marin Giglietti. Kevin, come for Kevin. Kevin's been doing conventions, but I honestly I don't know how if he's going to be doing them forever. I don't know if he has the stamina of a Ming Chen to go like 30 times a year. He does actually. He's the guy I learned it from. So don't yeah, but still, he's up there, man. He's a unicorn. You probably have something that he needs to sign. So go get it signed and get a moment of inspiration from the guy because that's what he does. So thank you. Get him Steve Dave. Thank you Timmy Hill, Florida. I hope the house rebuilding process is going smooth. I'll be down there in your area soon. I'll come hang out with you. Christopher Hewitt, yes, new merchandise, my friends. Christopher Hewitt, stay tuned. So, um, all right, everybody. I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you guys. Later from the Purple Couch at Bellworks at a shared universe. See you guys soon.